A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Braves have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things.
Come on, baby.
And now here is Tyson Randolph. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Lewis looks up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Up next, Kyle Lewis, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. 1-1, here it comes. In the air to right center. Randolph is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to hit, Tyson Randolph. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
At the plate now is J.D. Davis, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Ready to take his hacks again. Dominic Smith blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again. Tyson Randolph blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Wait for a good one.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets 4. Tyson Randolph stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Braves on top 10-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Liner in there for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap.
So now here is Kyle Lewis. Singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out.
And now in the box, James McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
McCann.
Lined into right, a base hit. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Next up is Jeff McNeil, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Here we go, guys. We got one out here.
The 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. The potential tying run for him at third base.
Kevin Kiermaier.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. 2 left for the Mets. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Stepping in, Tyson Randolph. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Atlanta Braves wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Spencer Turnbull earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Taijuan Walker allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Diego Castillo closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time for the ball game. 4 hours and 17 minutes.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Braves look for their 7th straight victory next. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jeff McNeil is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Grounds it sharply to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Over to Albies. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, here is Pete Alonso. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Batting fifth.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kyle Lewis becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now.
Hey, come on now, gotta hold him here.
The count now at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Francisco Lindor becomes out number 2 this inning. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph.
Oh, big guy. Right here.
Tyson Randolph.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runners back.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, King.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, James McCann.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 as he chases the slider. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Batting 9.
So now to the plate, David Peterson, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, come on, guys.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Full count, 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Bat Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Go, boys, let's go.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
1 and 2.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Dominic Smith
Number 2.
just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So here's Pete Alonso.
First base.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0 and 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and foul.
That's a ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1 and 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Simmons onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up is Tyson Randolph. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And now look at this. The pitcher gets a hold of one to deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The center fielder, Kyle.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So bases are empty with 1 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Here we go, boys.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
J.D. Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Lindor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Over to Albies, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Next up, James McCann looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now it'll be Marcus Stroman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count. Here it comes.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next, it'll be Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Swing and miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and
we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away.
not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Kyle Lewis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Alonso gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Swing and a little tapper. Here's another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Simmons on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And he falls behind 0-2. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Your pitch, huh?
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. J.D. Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out. Luis Guillorme will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. He'll check in here with an average of .325. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here you go now. Come on now.
Comes set and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. McNeil's got it for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing. Tyler Matzik will come on in relief now as he'll make his 30th.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
5-0 the final score today. Atlanta led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyson Randolph earns win number 7 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the Mets, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Case, if I can, I want to follow up on one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's on a good run. What are you seeing lately?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing is confidence. You know, this guy has developed the correct way, and he's up there, and he's playing at a high level. He's got big-time confidence, mental toughness, too. You don't get to that level without being mentally tough. This kid's showing absolute mental toughness that he can play at this level and really succeed. I think that's the biggest thing I see from him right now.
Mental toughness makes you a career 302 hitter. Case. Now the biggest separator for him is being a flash in the pan or being a long-term player in this league, and how he's going to handle the adjustment the leagues make to him the second and the third time they see him, right?
Well, that's the great thing about this game of baseball. It's the greatest game in the world. It's a big game of chess, right? Because you're going to have success, and then they're going to watch video. They're going to figure out how to go at you the next time differently. And guess what? So it's a game of adjustments. They make an adjustment to you. You make an adjustment to them. You're always continuously making adjustments in this game, and that's what's so beautiful about the game of baseball.
The old cat and mouse game that we all love.
A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Ian Anderson gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy...
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Full 4. Take your base.
And now here is Tyson Randolph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Now the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Second inning set to go, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is there, 1 away. Now to the plate, Tyson Randolph singled in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
First delivery to him. Here's a ball lined into right field, and Harper won't have a play. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in will be Brandon Nimmo, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The center fielder,
All right,
number
come
9,
on now.
Brandon Nimmo.
All right, Tieranen.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be decided.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hoskins.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Scott Kingery.
Scott
Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Randolph will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Tyson Randolph. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So now into the box is Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
First game of a new series, and he's
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Phillies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Zach Eflin earns win number 7 on the season, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com. From Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
2023 Atlanta Braves.
Yonny Chirinos is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Next, here is Tyson Randolph to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Let it fly.
He's set, and the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Davies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit in the air to right field. Randolph gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in next, Tyson Randolph. He singled first time up.
Tyson Randolph.
Come on, big guy.
Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And quickly there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Zach Davies flew out last time up.
Come on, guys.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Taken high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Now into the box, Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like that.
Now to the plate, here is JT Realmuto. He grounded out last time up. Ready on 0-2. Lined into right, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
A bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 74.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Tyson Randolph. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
for your pitch up there.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, you can do it. No one bet.
Ronald Acuna will be next. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. 8-5 tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Davies with his 4th win this season. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
44 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from Truist Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves.
And now, your 2023
The Phils have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tyson Randolph stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I love this at-bat right here. 2 quick outs. What does he do? He goes to the plate realizing on a hot day he's got to give his team a chance, especially his pitcher, a chance to relax a little bit. He's not afraid to hit deep in the count and go to 2 strikes. Nice job working this one.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Into right field, that's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing as a...
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyson Randolph. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the AB on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count now.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. There's Segura. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Next to stand in is Tyson Randolph, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Tyson Randolph.
First delivery to him. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike one.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he lays off for ball one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyson Randolph, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Looking good. No one better up there. How you go?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and what do you know?
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 2-0 finish today. The Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Vince Velasquez earns his 5th winner of the year. Jose Alvarado records the save, his 22nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Thanks for watching the Tieranen YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified on when new content is available. Let me know below what you think. Roast me for how terrible I am. And don't forget to follow me on my socials to keep track of when I'm live. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time on the Tieranen YouTube channel.